Right, so apparently you guys want some answers. So let's do a Q&A. Come on then. Okay, I guess if I'm doing a Q&A, then the biggest question you guys probably have is, am I running out of video ideas? No. Well, maybe, but that's besides the point. I just figured, I've been doing this for about, 3 years now. I don't even know if you guys know me. Like, how well do you actually know me? Because I haven't actually done a generic video like this before. And yeah, a lot of the content I've been pushing out this year does take a bit of effort to, kind of produce and like travel and all that. So I just figured I'd sit my ass down and do a Q&A today. Yeah, so I have come prepared with some questions from some of you guys. And yeah, let's just jump right in. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe. It literally takes like 5 seconds. Not even that. You just gotta press a button, or move your mouse. It doesn't take long, and it really helps me out. I am trying to get to that 200 mark before I start worrying about 250 and whatever. But yes, subscribe, leave a like if you enjoy the video, and yeah, okay, I will crack on now. All right, so the first question: do it. I'm doing it. Okay. That's a great question, thank you. Okay, let's move on. Me too. Okay, maybe I didn't word it right, but I was asking for questions rather than just random 2-word phrases. Starting to question the intelligence of some people who watch these videos. Don't dislike this video. We have a proper question here though. Okay, what do you miss the most about living in the north? It's quite an interesting one, this actually, because my mate just came and visited today and he was asking me, oh, do you miss Newcastle? If you asked me a year ago, I would say yes. I'd want to go back there. But it's been a year now, and I feel like COVID really affected my mood, moving away last year, because I didn't quite feel like I got the most out of my time up in Newcastle. But now a year later, I've been able to visit there still a couple times, and I went to a ball actually a couple months ago, and had my grad this year as well. So I feel like I've had that, like an end of an era farewell kind of moments. And yeah, I like most of the people from there as well. I feel like the people were what made it so special, and a lot of the people aren't there now either. So yeah, I think it's done. That chapter of my life is closed, and yeah, I would have said the people, long story short. But if I still had to give an answer, I would probably say the beach, because Tynemouth Beach is, if you've ever been there, it's really nice. It's like a hidden gem, no one really knows about it unless you live up there. And yeah, being able to, just spontaneously take a 15-minute drive to the beach, that was really, really nice. And now I live in the middle of the country, and the nearest beach is 2.5 hours away. So yeah, I would probably say the beach. Okay, this is a cricket question. Who is the best batsman, bowler and all-rounder of all time? I don't think I'm quite qualified enough to answer this one, because I've sort of been in and out of following cricket, and I don't know too much about the history of cricket. I know some big names. So I'm gonna switch this question up a little bit, and I'm gonna say who my favourites are in each role, I guess. So starting off with Shahid Afridi. He's my favourite cricketer of all time, and yeah, he would obviously take the all-rounder spot. Batsman, I would say, I'm probably not going to say any current players, just because, I don't know, they're still playing, their legacies aren't quite polished. Well, see, I would say Ross Taylor. I really liked watching Ross Taylor for New Zealand, but I don't know if he would be at the same level as someone like a Babar Azam or a Rizwan or a Joe Root that are still playing today. So yeah, there's some names for that one. And bowler, I would say Dale Steyn. Like, he's such a character, isn't he? He's like, you know, when he has that look in his eyes, he used to be so like, I'm sure the batsmen just like, they just wanted to go home at that point. So yeah, Dale Steyn for me is my favourite fast bowler of all time. Right, moving on. What is the best thing about your life right now? Okay, this kind of links into a video which I'm planning to do in a couple weeks time, but I would say it's my, I guess you could call it a fitness routine right now. Like, I went through a period of about 9 months, I would say, close to a year, where I wasn't doing much exercise. I gained a lot of weight, and in recent times I've joined the gym. I started playing cricket again. I play five-a-side, and I'm doing physical activity probably 5 or 6 days a week. So that's really sort of lifted my mood, and I just feel a lot better about myself as well. And I've started like eating healthily as well. So I guess that's a recent change in my life, which I'm really happy about. What is the top thing on your bucket list? Right, you should go and watch that episode of my podcast from last year where we spoke all about our bucket lists, but I don't know if this one was on it or if it was, you know, in the form that I think of it now, if that makes sense. So it's a travel related one. I want to do 30 under 30. I want to visit 30 countries before I reach the age of 30. I'm going to turn 24 in November, and I think I'm on 11 right now, 10 or 11. I'm hoping, inshallah, to get a couple more on that list by the end of the year. And yeah, then do some quick maths, 6 years, and I'll have about roughly 18 to do. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. I've got some catching up to do, but yeah, I really want to get that one done. And I would like it to include at least one country on every continent. Maybe Antarctica's not going to be achievable in that time span, but yeah, all the others should be. Okay, this is an interesting one. Would you take 100k a month to not watch football again? Now, if you're being logical, it's such an easy answer. Of course, there's plenty of other sports out there. However, you know, football is probably like the biggest interest I have. Like, I don't know if there's another topic out there which I know so much about. And yeah, to not have it exist in my life at all. I don't know if this question considers the possibility of listening to it on the radio or whatever, but that's still not the same. Anyway, not having football in my life would just be very depressing, and, you know, getting into a new sport or using another sport I watch like cricket and trying to, you know, consume it on the same level as I do with football. I don't think it would be possible, you know. There's just something about it. There's a reason it's called the beautiful game. But 100k a month, like, I don't know. Like, if I had 100k a month, I'd probably want to retire and not do anything, so I'd have more time to watch football. So it doesn't make sense. I don't know is the answer on this one. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm aware that this video is starting to drag on a little bit, so I'm going to wrap it up with one final question. And that question is, okay, let's go with this one. What TV show are you watching right now? So I've started a lot of shows and I've abandoned them, but I've promised myself that I'll come back to them at some point. So those include actually, I have a list on my phone with like every show I've ever watched, so I will just go to that and list off the names. Okay, so I need to watch the new season of Stranger Things, The Witcher season 2, I need to watch that. Riverdale I kind of abandoned in between. Money Heist I just abandoned after one season because I didn't think it should go on any longer. Succession, I'm a few episodes into that. But I've actually started unironically watching Horrid Henry as well. Yeah, I don't know, when you're an adult and you watch Horrid Henry, it's just so hilarious to watch. I don't know, just try it. I don't know how to explain it, but some of the characters and the way they act is just hilarious. So yeah, if you need a easy to watch mealtime show, I would definitely recommend Horrid Henry. Anyway, that is enough for this particular Q&A. Maybe I will do another one in the not too distant future. But yes, do leave a like if you reach this point. If you reach this point, I'm going to assume you enjoyed the video. And yeah, leave a comment down below with some of your answers to the questions perhaps. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Probably not sat here. I'll probably be out and about again.